Oh, hello. I'm speaking quietly because, yet again, I woke up in the middle of the night. Stuff on my mind. So I couldn't sleep. And I woke up and I saw the snow outside. And literally the ground is absolutely covered. Let me show you. Absolutely covered. Which is lovely, but it's cold. So I'm sitting here with a hot water bottle on my feet and a blanket in my pyjamas. And I've just made myself a cup of coffee. So there's loads of things that I want to share. There's loads of things I want to talk about. Absolutely loads. And I'm really tired. But I wanted to share this a couple of days ago. After I carried out a soul alchemy session on a client that was in another country. It was an online session. So I wanted to share this because I want to give people a bit more of a glimpse into what I do, because healing is not just healing. I can only share what I do. I mean, I'm aware of different healing modalities and, you know, how some people work. I've had healings with other people. But what I do is very special, and it's not being egotistical. I've been working at this for such a long time. And it's also just who I am. So I came into this world seeing spirit, so it's just really is who I am. But I work at it as well. I put a lot of work into it. It's just, yeah, it's my life. So anyway, a couple of nights ago, I had a dream. We'll start off here. I had a dream, and in this dream, my mum came up to me. She was in my house, but it wasn't my house. And she was like, Janine. She said, there's a spirit in my room. And I was like, okay, I know who that is. Did she have long hair? She said, yes. I said, was it straight? She said, no, it was curly. I was like, well, that's not the lady that used to live here. And she's not haunting this house. She was here originally when we came in to the house. We've been here nearly 3 years now. And she is gone now. She's peaceful. I'm sure she might pop back in very occasionally, but I think she's mostly gone. Anyway, her presence wasn't scary. She was a bit concerned when I first turned up. She was like, who are you? Anyhow, so I woke up. That was that. Now, I said to my son, did you have any dreams last night? And he said, I did actually, yeah. He dreamt something dark, and he doesn't normally remember his dreams. And he certainly doesn't dream about anything dark. And my husband said to me, there was someone in our room last night. And I went, what do you mean? He said, well, there was footsteps at the bottom of the bed, and then the door latch went. He said, and I thought it was you getting up, but I felt next to me and you were in the bed. And I said, there was definitely someone in the house last night. Anyway, I'd already had someone book this distant healing session with me. My sessions are called Soul Alchemy because it really is alchemy. And I'm going to try and keep an eye on the time. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. Anyhow, I did the session, and as I use like a chart, a piece of paper that I make up, and I go on a video call with the client, have a quick hello. I knew the client anyway. I've done sessions with them before. Anyway, then I let them go and lay down. And I spend about an hour, depending on looking into their energy field, seeing what's going on, seeing what's out of balance, seeing what is in their subtle bodies and in their systems. Anyhow, I saw this woman standing in there. I'm going to say there because I don't want to give anything away about a client. It's confidential, but this is my experience too. So I saw a woman standing in their field, and I saw many more details, but I don't want to say too much because it's not too important, and I wouldn't want anyone else watching it that might know this person to think, oh, well, what are they talking about them? Anyway, she was not good. She was a witch. She was like into black magic, and she was an attachment for this person. And this person's mother has also been really affected, so just bear that in mind. Anyway, at the end of the session, I pieced everything together, and I realised about 3/4 way through the session that the woman that was in my dreams and that was in my bedroom and has interfered with my son's dream space was in fact the attachment that belonged to my client that was due to see me that next day. Now, this isn't unusual for me. If someone books in with me, they're connected to my energy field. And if there's generally, it's fine, I'll deal with whatever comes up in that session. I don't connect before. I don't consciously make an effort to connect ever, unless I'm in that session. I'm very boundaried like that. But when there's big stuff going on and there's stuff that spirit wants me to see, etc., they will show me and they will bring them into the astral. Anyway, this woman was working on the astral and she was trying to stop me from removing her. I actually sent her. What happened was she'd passed away months ago, or however long ago it was, I'm not sure, and she was still doing her black magic on the other side with someone that's living and attacking and attaching to this person. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And she came into my dream space on the astral, trying to put fear into me, because in the astral I was like, a bit apprehensive. Anyway, during the session I dealt with her and I sent her into the light to be dealt with how she needs to be dealt with. It's not my job to do that. It's not my job to judge. She will face her judgment. But now the client is free. And actually they said to me, they're at work and someone else said to them, you've got an attachment. You need to get yourself. And actually he'd said to them that they should go to someone within their religion to get rid of it. And they came to me because they trusted me, and I do this work, and I've done this kind of work for them and their whole family before. And they were amazed. Well, they were surprised and not surprised that they had an attachment, but they were amazed that this entity had entered my home and my dream space. Now, I'm not surprised at all, because this is my life. This is the stuff I deal with. But I just wanted to kind of share this because I think people think, and I'm not talking for other people here, because I'm not being derogatory, but people that have just started Reiki and done 2-day courses and things like that, they're not going to be doing this kind of work. They're just not. You need to be working for years and working through many different levels and layers. And it's not everyone's path either. Not everyone's going to be dealing with hauntings and curses and black magic. It's not the only thing I deal with. I deal with people with emotional issues and mental issues, but spirit bring the people that really need me to me. I just wanted to kind of share the depth of the work that I do, because I think people think, oh yeah, healing, it's a bit of balancing. Not with me, it's not. And if people are going to my website and seeing how much I charge and thinking that's expensive, I'm not paying that for healing, where do people place their value? People will spend money on Botox and and there's no judgment, and fillers and all sorts of things on the physical body, even on very much on the physical body. If they want a private consultant's appointment and can't afford it, they'll spend 250 quid for 20 minutes. I'm with you for an hour and a half, and it's not just that hour and a half either. As you can see, I have visitation 24 hours before, or before that, depending on what I'm dealing with. And afterwards, I have to really clear myself and clear my house, so it doesn't affect my family and my home. So it's a lot of work, and actually, I don't charge enough. So I just wanted to share the kind of work that I do, and that you are getting value for money. And people don't realise they'll spend on the physical, and they'll spend on illness and things like that in the physical, but they don't realise where this stuff actually is occurring and where it's starting. And actually, if that stuff is dealt with, it doesn't end up in the physical. It doesn't end up interfering with your emotions, your mental health. It doesn't end up affecting your entire family. This person was told that when they left a family home, that the energy lightened up immediately and asked them to do something about it. So I guess I just wanted to share this to tell you the depth of the work that I do, how I can help you. And this is distance session as well. This person's on the other side of the world, and I connect in. Spirit. There's no such thing as time like that. So don't think that you need to be with me in person to have a big effect. Anyhow, I'm going to go. If you have any questions, please ask. Go to my website. It will be on my social media. Anyway, lots of love. Take care. Bye.